What up? What up? It's BSSP. We are back with Coqui the Cure
Peace.
versus Toma recap. What up? What up? How are y'all feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling grand. It's Aries season.
I'm gonna tell him why I'm mad, son.
Couple hours.
All right, Toma, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell him why I'm mad, son.
And we have one of the competitors, Bram Stokers. How you feeling tonight, sir?
What's up? What's up, man? How you guys feeling tonight?
Doing good, brother. Doing good. And we have two of the judges here tonight. Shell, what's going on, brother?
Word, family. Word.
All right. And none other than 456.
What's happening, y'all? What's happening, y'all? Over here just doing what I do. I'm here. Peace.
You got that food in the shot. The food is in the shot.
So we have.
Oh, yeah, no, I knew the food was in the shot because the food about to be, you know what I'm saying?
Screenshot that for BJ.
So we had a classic battle where I had both of them in the room. And it was a very unique battle because they were not representing their catalogs. Where Johnny Toma had Diesel representing his catalog, and Coqui the Cure had Bram Stoker's representing his catalog. Very unique situation, very dope. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you go watch it because this is a spoiler alert. So if you haven't watched it, go back to BSSP, watch the battle, and then come back and watch the recap.
There you go.
Make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe button.
There you go.
Hit that share notification bell to get all your more interviews, hip hop interviews, more battles that's coming your way. But we're gonna talk about this one where Coqui the Cure came out victorious.
Well, we all was victorious.
Yes.
Everyone was victorious.
But at the end of the day, it's still
Stoke was the brain.
a versus battle.
Stoke was the brain. You know, in my opinion, Stoke was the brain behind the madness, man.
Well, we had a little help. We had a little outside.
Yeah, we had a little universe. We had a little. I was about to mention that. It's no denying.
But a win is a win.
The universe was highly favored to
all
the
the same.
Aries. To the Aries.
Fucking
The universe
Aries
was highly
magic.
favored to the Aries, yo.
Yeah.
You guys have fucking Aries magic.
Yeah, man.
The Aries twins, man, at this time of year. Shout out to Shells, man, who's also our Aries twin, Bram.
Oh, man, I did not know, man. What day?
April 15th, man.
Oh, man, it's a beautiful time.
April
Yesterday.
15th?
Yes, sir.
That's my mother's birthday, man. That's dope.
Oh, wow.
Even the lovely lady that created you, Johnny, she's an Aries.
Hey, I got some Aries magic in me too, man.
Yeah, all right then. See, well, it wasn't with you on the other night. It was highly favored. It was highly favored to the true
out my head, bro.
Nah, man, it was great. It was you know, you guys remember when we did the video, remember the Black Russian days, the Back About My Way videos, you know what I mean? When we had fun. I mean, that was a great time in my life. That night was I mean, it was like a great time. I compare it to, you know, we didn't have as much, you know, jet skis and you know, but it was great. It was epic, man. I enjoyed myself.
All right.
Yeah, I second that, man. It was dope as fuck to have, you know, everybody that, you know, been following us for all the years, you know, they tuned in, you know what I'm saying, live. They was live in the comments, you know what I mean? And that really helped us, you know, have a good time because we was interacting with them and they were taking the same stroll down memory lane as us. So it was really beautiful, man. It was a beautiful night, for real.
Yeah. All right. I want to ask Shell a question because Shell, most of his music was pretty fresh to your ears, and you know, you really got a organic sense of hearing it for the first time.
Right.
You know, so it's an unbiased vote that you had. You know,
Very
what I
much.
mean?
Very
So
much.
how was the battle in your eyes?
Well, I mean, first, impressive, man. Like you guys really do have a like legit catalog. You definitely went a lot of different ways with your music as far as just the vibes and the concepts and the flows. And it, like I said, just impressive all around. So it's just an honor, being down with y'all and knowing y'all now and seeing the talent that you guys have. But let me tell you something, it was hard to judge it because there was a lot of rounds where, Johnny, you would have a way iller upbeat record, but then Coqui, you have this deep, empathetic record, you know what I'm saying, that you can connect to, you know what I'm saying? So it was just hard to pick from. And you would do the same thing, Johnny. It'd be so many ways y'all would flip it. But I loved it, man. You know what I'm saying? It really put you guys in a different light to me. You know what I'm saying? Just hearing what you guys could do. And, I was just, again, a pleasant surprise. You know what I'm saying? It really was dope.
Thank you, man. I'm humble, bro. I'm humble. I respect your music opinion a lot. So that's very humbling, man. Thank you.
Most definitely. Of course.
As do I.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, man.
What's crazy about what you, I'm sorry, Rick, I just wanted to react to what he said.
Go ahead.
Like going into the battle, when, I'm sitting there with Diego and all the homies from Fam Squad, and they're like, yo, bro, Coqui, what you up against. And we basically said the same thing. I was like, look, when it comes to them touching, sentimental, into your fucking heart and soul records, I can't, I ain't got it like him. My catalog don't have those as much as him. Right. And then I think with the energy and there's a few things that, his catalog might not feature as much as me. So we knew the contrast. Right. And it's so funny that you hearing the shit pretty much for the first time got the same thing that niggas that been listening to both of our music for 20 years felt going into the battle. You know what I'm saying?
They already knew.
Yeah, man. Definitely, again, man, definitely something that, I will always remember. I thought it was just a good moment for BSSP history, honestly, man. Y'all really stepped up to the plate. And then y'all had the energy going, you know what I'm saying, being in the same room and just providing that energy all night. And your reactions to the different records, seeing y'all perform the records and connect like that, it was dope, man. Really dope.
I will have to give credit to Toma, because he did come up with the idea. And, between us three brainstorming and, the opportunity to have us all in the same room, that concept alone was genius. And I kind of knew already how it would turn out. Yeah. And it passed my expectations to
it came out great,
something more better. And it came out.
It was no way I could come. It was no way I could come to Florida and not do some shit like that, though, man. Right, like I had to take advantage of me being there,
right,
being here.
And I was just saying, you guys, man, you guys look like, sometimes you would look at our screen or whatever, and because we three were here in the same room, we had a blast, and I hope you guys had a blast, just watching us have a blast, and just it was magical in this room. Yeah. You know what I mean? Totally. And I just hope the viewers and you guys on the other end, felt a little bit of that magic, man, that night.
And shout out to the fifth. He was behind the boards.
Yeah.
Being scorekeeper and all that. Shout out to the fifth.
If y'all could hear the small talk that was going on between me and Coke during the records, that was the fun part, because we was saying shit that we was expecting the judges to say, and that shit would be totally opposite. Like we was mind fucked, you know what I'm saying?
I would say I had the best seat in the house. I literally had the best seat in the house. I got to watch these two perform, talk. I mean, one round, Coqui like, oh, you won this one. And it went completely to him. And he was thinking he was gonna lose. And he won it. The same with Johnny. Johnny was like, "Oh, you got it with this one," and then turn around and Johnny won it. It was dope to see the behind the scenes talk between them two during the battle. It was magical. I'll never forget. That's a memory I'll take to my grave. That is amazing.
Good shit.
Yeah, man.
Good stuff.
Amazing.
So, all right, let's get into this battle. Oh, hold on. Before we get deep into it, I want to ask our brother 456, another judge that was up there, to chime in, man. How did he experience the battle, being that you know both of them?
I think, of course, you know, it was an epic night. I think the setup was so dope, and it allowed people like Shells, who I know probably real new to hearing a lot of that. I've heard different songs throughout the years from both my bros. Again, I think I want to focus on that because once we start breaking it down, like I think we about to do, into the competitive part, you know what I mean? All of that was great. All the ceremony, all the brotherly love. Once we start getting into the brass tacks of the competition,
The brass tacks.
what was played, I think now I got to be the bearer of bad news.
Ooh.
Shout out to my man Coqui, because these are his shirts. The same way he cure racism. Get those. If y'all on the live, if y'all don't know already, get these shirts. You'll look it up for you.
ABCD.
All that being said, I'm not here to ego stroke, man. It was a lot of misses more for me than hits. And like it became a lot of nitpicking where I had to make judgment votes based on just nitpicking. But I'm sure, like I said, again, these guys didn't control their own catalog. So I know as artists, we would present our certain music different than someone else presenting our music. So I'm not, you know, but we'll get into the different rounds and things like that. So
yes, all right. So let's get into it. The first five. And it came out to be 3-2 Toma. Round one was VA Bullshit versus Trash Talk. Any surprises there from you two?
I was surprised that VA Bullshit even played because I didn't even give Diego that song.
Wow. And you almost swept it.
You did control the catalog a little more.
I hate that fucking song.
Yeah, 456 voted against it. He was the only one who voted against it.
And I fucking, that shit wasn't on the list. I would have, if I had a list of songs that I would have told him not to play, I probably would have put that up there.
Wow.
And you won.
But like I said,
and you won.
Yeah.
Round two, Coqui swept it with Impatient versus Grand Champion. And Grand Champion swept it. No surprise there. Round three, Johnny came back with a sweep with Why So Serious versus Bang the Kid.
Hardcore.
Over it's hardcore.
Okay, so I see how Rude wrote it down then. Hardcore versus Why So Serious. And then round four, Coqui pulled it off with Bang the Kid versus Another Gun. Then round five, Johnny got it 4-1. This is the round. This is the round that we wanted to talk about. Because this round is so crazy. That is Mama Ain't Raised No Fool versus King of Sorrow. Two very dope, probably my favorite round of the whole battle.
One of the closest rounds, absolutely. Close round.
Probably my favorite round because King of Sorrow, being a father, having a son, that song is so deep to me. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And then Mother Ain't Raised No Fool. I mean, that's just, bar God. Crazy.
Yeah, that was a good round. That was, man. That was. I was surprised.
That's one of them joints that you can't script it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nobody would have predicted them two songs would have went against each other.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask Bram? I want to ask a question since Bram is here, one of the one of the competitors. So prior to the battle, did you have like any kind of mental strategy about how you was going to attack the first half of the battle versus the second half? Like, did you have any kind of plan, and did that change once the battle actually started, unfolding and whatnot?
Man, normally like I normally do, I just try to snag a couple of the first five. If I can get a couple of the first five, then the second five, of course, that kind of went another way. But I expect that when I'm not clapping back. You know what I'm saying? The clapbacks are always easier to win. So
Right.
that second five, the second five, I kind of was guessing I wasn't gonna get that many. So, but for the last five, of course, I'm trying. That's the home stretch. I try to zigzag on the last five, but it's all about the judges. Either way, I mean, some of those
But I'm saying is there's
really
certain records that you do. There's certain records that you kind of maybe held for second half, or certain records you say, I got to play these out the gate to win the momentum, or.
Well, I had a partial. I think I had probably about 27, 28 songs altogether picked out. And again, it's all about gauging the judges, man. You can start out with a plan, and then once things start going one way, you see how the judges are looking at things. You got to start improvising, and that's kind of how it went after the first 5 rounds.
Okay, I got you.
I've noticed that about you in the battle, Bram, where you try to gauge the judges.
Yeah, because I know that there's some songs that I might feel, and if there's a song that I know I'm feeling, and I know it's in a certain element, and the judges might not, see it that way, then I know what they're going with. See, with Johnny, the surprise with Johnny for me was I heard a lot of Johnny's older stuff, right? And I didn't hear a lot of his solo project stuff. I remember all the Fam Squad stuff. So some of that stuff surprised me. I haven't heard some of that stuff that he played. So I wasn't even thinking about Johnny's catalog as much as I was just focusing on Coke's catalog.
Right.
I mean, I was just gonna let his catalog stand, regardless of what was coming at me,
Right. Was there any of those 5 you surprised that Bram played of yours?
Bang the Kid, because I don't think that was mentioned. But again, I mean, Bram was in control, man, and whatever he played, I was gonna roll with it. That's he know what he doing.
But Bang the Kid surprised you.
Yeah, and it won. Yeah. So it's just yeah. So, but I mean, I had full faith in what Bram gonna do, and whatever he chose to do, I was gonna ride with it. So, but he pulled it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Johnny was the VA bullshit, and those satisfied. That was surprised.
And the hardcore, I was kind of like, that's kind of hard. That's gonna be a good one to beat. So kind of little surprise there, but I get it.
Okay. And then the next 5, Johnny took what? He took 4.
Four of them, right?
Took 4 out of the next 5 to be ahead going into the 10th round, 7-3.
Those were those clapbacks. I knew those second 5 was going to be a tough section for me.
Diesel was capitalizing on the clapbacks.
Yeah.
And
that's where he shined, man. He shined on that.
Yeah, round 7 is where you was able to squeeze one, which was Sometimes versus Octane. Real aggressive track.
Was that a fault on something? Or?
Oh yeah, that's the Octane where Diego played Mark's verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the last.
It's a different battle. It's a different battle if Octane plays. I think getting 2 votes without my verse playing really tells the picture.
Yeah.
I think that if my verse would have played, I think the beat and the energy would have took that round.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But that shit just went downhill from there. Like it just went downhill, yo. Like
I was wondering, Johnny, what was going through your head when that happened, Johnny? What was you thinking?
That was round 7.
Well,
like I
Still
said,
won the next 3 after
I'm
that.
gonna keep it 100 with you, man. once I heard VA Bullshit being the first song played, you can ask Coke and Ricky. I was like, yo, some crazy shit's gonna happen, yo. I don't know what the fuck's about to play because so
that wasn't even on the list.
I'm not, Diego's my brother. I know he's gonna watch this. Probably might be watching this. I love you, my nigga, but he's just, he we didn't have enough time to prep.
Oh, he did his thing though.
Right. This is we just talking
excuse is the only thing.
So when that shit happened, I was just like, damn, you know what I mean? Hey,
his 1 and 2 rounds matter.
More than anything, I just wanted Octane to play. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to hear that shit.
I look forward. I ain't gonna lie, because think about a Johnny battle. I'm gonna be looking for the people like Shells maybe that don't know, but the ones that do know, like for a Johnny battle, I'm waiting for Octane at some point.
I probably wouldn't even played Octane that early if I was using.
It would have been a 15 round. It would have been
like right in the last 5.
Yeah, it would have been a closer. It would have been a closer.
It's not even that it's my best song, but it's just the impact of the record.
Yeah, it did what it needed to do around the city. Let's just be clear. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
100.
All right. So going into round 10, it was 7-3. He literally had to win every round to come out on top.
Yeah.
Round 11 commenced and a DQ.
The gods.
He repeated the song. We asked the judges. Rule was he got DQ'd on that one. Bram took it away.
Fucking birthday, man. It's fucking birthday energy, man.
Yeah.
And then round 12. Coqui wins unanimously. He gets a straight sweep.
What were the records?
The records were
Rush You, Crush You, and Hometown. Hey, man, I was really, really, really surprised on that.
That was a crazy round.
Hey, man, that was crazy.
No. It's Stay the Fuck Out versus Rush You, Crush You. Hometown was round 13 with Walk Cautiously.
My apologies, he's correct.
Yeah, Walk Cautiously beat Hometown. That's right.
Yeah.
Still was shocked.
But
I love Hometown.
Rush You, Crush You beat that one. And then round 14 was Every Lyric Speaks.
Every lyric I speak.
Every Lyric I Speak. And I don't know what Johnny played on that one. I don't have, that's the only song I don't have.
I can't remember. I watched the shit over too, but I can't remember. Ain't nobody got it written down?
That is the only song I just noticed that I don't have. But Every Lyric I Speak won. You know what?
3-2. That was 3-2, right, on that round?
Round 14, no.
Yeah.
Coqui swept that round as well.
Ooh.
Round 14.
He didn't want me to play them.
Again.
I can't remember. I can't remember what song he played.
So what made you play it, Bram? Like you said, it's like
the judges, man.
Okay.
The judges.
The judges are individuals. So how did you? Because that's the thing. It's like Shells is nothing like me, which is nothing like Big Reek, which is nothing like.
I know, right? That is true, but I mean, just the way, just from what I
records were hitting.
Yeah, what I had left, and I started to see, the mixtape stuff was getting a little more play, and so just I threw it out there. Man. I wanted to play a lot more original Coke. I really wanted to, but I mean, some mixtape things were coming out, so I played more of those than I wanted to.
I got you. I see what you're saying. You didn't necessarily play the things you would have listened to, but you're just trying to play into the competition. Though. That's what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So on round 14, it becomes tied 7-7. Crazy. It was a tie. Also, I have to go back to round 7. A shocker that one of the judges produced one of the songs. Sometimes Holy Moly was the judge.
Holy Moly voted against the song that he produced.
Oh man. He didn't.
He didn't vote for it.
Yes, he did. He voted.
Canceled himself out.
He did vote for it.
I thought he voted for the other one.
No, I have the vote.
Huh?
That don't matter though, man. That ain't nothing, man.
But yeah, it was interesting.
I mean, they could have played Lunchroom with 450 on it.
Yeah. So going in around 15. Going around 15.
I thought I was gonna hear it.
Going into round 15, we flipped the coin, and Johnny wins the coin toss and chooses Coqui to go first. Was there any strategy behind that? Or you just like, I just want him to go?
Yeah, the strategy was I thought he was gonna play I Made It. And I didn't think I Made It could be beat. But he played Megatron, and motherfucker, you know, the hook is so strong with the beat on that record. Coqui could have fucking said the ABCs on that fucking song. It was so great. But he killed the fucking record. His flow is so fucking crazy on that song. His voice is so clear. That's like one of my favorite Coqui songs ever. So I thought he was gonna play I Made It. You know what I mean? And he played Megatron, and then Berto votes for the song on the tiebreaker and says, because of the hook, I'm gonna go for Coqui. I just want y'all to know that Diego only played half of the hook on Megatron. He stopped the hook in the middle. So maybe if the hook plays, who knows? Yeah, man. But motherfucker, I knew that was gonna be the last song played. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was controlling Coqui's catalog, I would have played motherfucker last.
That's like Annie Up.
Yeah, that's like yeah, exactly. And look, this shit was discussed. Like, I'm like thinking to myself, like, yo, like, you know what's gonna be round 15, son. That's a fucking mega hit, bro. That shit, I thought that shit was that was an amazing record. So shout outs to the big coaster.
So Coach, going into round 15, after the songs are played, Berto has the tiebreaker.
And asked for it.
And asked for it. Completed the 5th. I mean, it couldn't have worked out any better.
That was crazy.
And he votes for you. How did it feel?
Again, man, I was like, you know, probably Bram, man, the genius of Bram, man. He told me from the jump that he was playing that last. Like, I knew it was coming. Like, and I don't know. It was crazy, man. The whole thing was crazy, man.
It was a magical night.
It was a great celebration, man.
Yes, it was.
Hell yeah, man.
Again, I remember it forever, man. You know, just on the job and again, man, you know what I mean?
Nigga, I'm gonna listen to that shit like it's an album. Like, I'm playing that shit like at work. I'm through my speaker. I'm gonna just let that shit rock.
I'm telling you, me and Coqui have probably sat down here 4 times for 2 hours and 10 minutes and have watched that battle. It was
I got one view all the way through, man. I can't wait to sit down and really watch it.
And going through the live comments as
the comments is the best. That's the best part.
Oh, shout out to Homeboy Tactical. He said the battle was straight fire. It's a must watch.
Niggas get low.
Niggas get low.
Beezy, what up, baby?
Steady flex.
Homeboy Tactical. Shout out to Homeboy Tactical. But yeah, man, it was amazing. So Shell, after it was all said and done,
yeah, man.
How did you feel? And do you have any questions for these people?
These guys. Man, I honestly, I don't really have any questions. I really don't, man, because again, I'm coming from a place of just taking it all in, right? So I almost don't even have the audacity to really break y'all down like that. You know what I mean? But again, it just was on. I think the main thing for me was just Johnny. I didn't. You had so much energy on these records, bro, that I did not realize you had.
Man.
You know what I'm
Caught
saying?
me off
Like,
guard, man.
yeah.
Knock the mouthpiece out.
There was
Caught
one
me
joint
off
you was just going so fast on the record, bro. It was great.
98 Flexing you really like.
Oh my God.
Yeah, a few people voted at the same time.
I voted quickly on that one. I know.
Yeah, I wrote
you was the
that one
first one to
down.
jump
I had to
out.
write that down because I wasn't hip to that record. So I wrote it down because I was kind of upset that I didn't hear that before as much as me and bro talked, you know.
Well, okay, hold out. Okay, we'll talk about it in a second, folks. We'll talk about it.
No doubt. Yeah, no, I'm relaxed.
And then last time I was gonna say, Coke, you was just a monster, bro. Like you a monster on records, man. Like it's like you eating them shits as a meal, bro. Like you just all over every record. Like that motherfucker record, he right. That's a fucking monster record, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, bro.
And so, but I just enjoyed it. I really did. I was just in hip hop mode the whole night. So, yeah, man.
And now we're gonna go to someone who will talk about it. 456.
Uh-oh.
What you want me to say, man? I'm not sure if you know. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
He wants you to speak negatively.
He wants you to cut it down.
I thought you were gonna break it down when you cut off Shell.
Oh no, he was talking about that 98 flex. So again, I'm not here to ego stroke or ego tap, man. It's just what it is with me. You know, I try to call it down the middle. And I think like what we said, like it was records I heard from both people that I can't recall the names. It was just like, damn, I never heard these joints
never
before.
heard.
Now, this the thing. The records I really liked, I really liked. The records I really didn't like, I really didn't like. Because I think with Johnny, I know there was like a lyrical growth spurt maybe. And so everything prior to that, I was never really that, you know, overwhelmed by, right? And then as far as Coke, I felt like we just being a buck. It was just like early, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna just keep it real. Like you said, early Coqui, because I knew about his music before I ever knew, bro. Early Coqui, boy, you just listening to him, you be halfway clutching your pearls like on some intimidated shit. Like now the nigga's so goddamn cool and humble and happy. That nigga ain't bringing that, you know. I mean, he got the deep records and all that, but now I'm like, you know, yeah, he can rhyme and rap and shit, but that shit he don't got that feel. You know what I'm saying? So like, some of the records kind of was like,
it's hard to duplicate that hunger from the early records. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it is.
Very
you know,
true. Very true.
The thing is, I grew up with Coqui, so I know for a fact, like, that nigga was living everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you start living different, you can't make that music no more.
Exactly.
Like,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Bro, you gotta understand. This the thing about me.
I'm stop rapping. Like that's the real reason why I don't rap no more. Because my shit will be.
But let me tell you,
I'm painting to the house. I'm painting to the house.
But this the thing. It was like a difference for you and him. Let me break it down. For Coke, it was more like you said. When I first met Coke in the studio, the nigga had to put the, you know what I mean? He had to put the thing to the. He probably don't even remember. We was at the lab. Nigga had to, you know what I mean? He had the thing on. Like he may have had 2 of them joints on him or whatever. It was like, oh shit, this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He had to put the gun away to lay his verse down.
Yes. So I was like, I don't know what I'm about to do up in here. I don't want to get shot. But the point is, I wasn't trying to put that out there like that. But what I'm saying is, like you said, as he grew and became, you know, just more of a chill person. I'm sure he's still a man. He's still, you know. And then with you, it was almost like you said, the young version of you. And as you grew, you know, we just, you know, your proverbial nuts drop more, and maybe we heard that more. You know what I'm saying? So it's
that was
different.
a hell of a metaphor, bro.
My proverbial nuts.
Yeah, proverbial nuts.
Hell of a metaphor.
not saying that anymore.
Somebody need to highlight that for the show right there.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, Johnny, we just keep it a book.
Nah, I feel what you're saying though. Everybody
just-
says the same
Yeah.
thing. Everybody says there was a you know, an evolution in my shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So even though, like you said, you live in a grown life, you run your business, you run your family, but at the same time, you really stepped into your own zone and it translated. So lyrically, I always got Coqui maybe as the better pen, but strength. Well, I said that. Yeah, I was saying that before I heard 98 flexing. I don't know now. Shit is crazy. but I'm just saying before the battle, like me predicted before the battle, I was like, well, Coqui rap better, but Johnny make those songs. But now I see both of y'all, because there was some deep records by like that King of Sorrow. I never heard. I didn't know Coqui could even do those type of joints. So for me, that was the shot.
That's why I wanted to play that, man. I wanted to show a little bit of range from him.
Yeah, no, that was dope. Man. And that's why I said it wasn't about ego stroking or ego tapping. It was just me saying, look, I wasn't all the way pleased with a lot of joints, but the ones I did, I learned some records I didn't even know y'all had in y'all bag, man.
That's what's up, bro.
It was epic. Bram, we appreciate you, man, for competing.
Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me. It was fun, man.
Congratulations.
Diesel.
Thank you, man.
Diesel, we appreciate you as well.
Diesel, good shit, my nigga. Thank you for coming through in the clutch at the last minute, bro.
Yeah,
you know
it was last minute for him too, man.
Shout out Diesel, man.
Your night, bro. You made that shit epic. You know what I mean?
He did his thing, man. He did. Can't take nothing away from D on that one, man.
He murdered it, bro. He murdered it. 8-7. Come on, it was 8-7. Okay.
He had it, man. He had it.
It was beautiful, man. It was a night to remember, man. It was, man. And again, thank you for Pure.
Hometown lost, right? When Hometown played, I had 7 wins, and Coqui was like, "Yo, I don't care if you won. I don't care if I lost. I don't care. Yo, this shit is so dope." And we was just
I know he did, and I know that was a true opinion, man. I know he did.
And I'm like, nah, yo, don't say that. Like, nah, stop that, bro, because this shit ain't over, nigga. And you see what happened. It was so fun. I wish we
it's just, but again, I couldn't help myself because I'm a fan of your music too, and I love that song. And I thought that was gonna be a hard song for anything to beat.
You smashed that.
So when it played, I became more of a fan. I remember I was a competitor, but I became a fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, hey, I'm here.
I was doing ad libs for Coqui while he was while he was doing his records. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the ad libs and shit, just like if we was doing
y'all up there though. Y'all had whole performances going.
I was his hype man for a few shows, nigga.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We had some
history.
Good times, man.
That's dope, man.
All right. Hopefully, man, we got more records in this, man. You know, just for the fun of it.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and step out and say it, man, because we live and this is what it is, nigga. If you tuned in or if you watching this, the next battle is gonna be even more epic. You know what I'm saying? The next battle is gonna be even more competitive because I don't think it's gonna be as friendly as me and Coqui shit was. You know what I'm saying? I think these two dudes really do want to compete. I think these two dudes want to do this shit against each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's not one guy wants to do this, the other guy, it's not the other guy. It's both of them want to do this shit against each other, man. So I'm going to tell you what, the competitiveness is going to be at another level for 456 versus Mark the Menace.
Woo.
Yes, sir.
This shit right now, bro.
Be crazy. Crazy.
Get ready for that shit.
Heavy, okay.
It's in talks.
Yo, look, man.
If it's been said, man, it's going down, man.
We still
put it out there if it ain't already, you know.
8-ounce gloves and all that. We still working it out.
We're working on a few of the, you know, the location, you know what I'm saying?
The venue, we're working on the venue right now.
Working on the venue, working on the date, you know what I'm saying? But y'all stay tuned. 456 versus Mark Menace is going down. And you know what I'm saying? While I'm on one, I challenge all you motherfuckers from out here locally to step out and do this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Double XL, what's up? Sick Mike, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like step out and do this shit, and for the culture, because I want to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, I want to see it. Damn right, I want to see it. A new guy.
Y'all niggas are legends, you know what I'm saying? And we want to see that. So, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna jump out. Hey, look, I'll jump out there and say though, because that's my Buddha fan brother too. I'll represent Sick Mike music against whoever.
Yeah.
So if y'all can get in touch with Double XL and somebody want to tap into his catalog, I'm sure that'll be a dope one. Sick Mike and Double XL. That'll bring a lot of views. That'll bring a lot of views in the city.
Man.
Nah, that's how we gotta go down.
Hey, BSSP is like that, and we will be honored to have the platform of being able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
For real.
100%. Get the villains in here. Oh shit.
Yeah. So, but we're gonna conclude this.
Yeah, we got spicy. We got spicy.
We're gonna conclude this this recap. Coqui the Cure versus Johnny Toma.
The first of many. The first of many. We want to see these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just
man.
There's gonna be some work, but I'll see what I can do. We'll try to put this together and have more events the way we did. I'm gonna see if I could try to organize it to where, you know what I mean, we all do like little venues, maybe do some our own version of what we do with the verses.
BSS peace.
Make sure you hit that subscribe, thumbs up, notification bell. Make sure you go watch the battles. Share.
Please.
We love y'all.